Well, here's something new that I've never had before. This is a early 70s, probably 1972, that era. I think these were only made for a year. This is a Yamaha SB-50, and the instrument, you can see it's got a single cut and this German style carving on the top, and rosewood fingerboard, two-piece maple neck. But I love these tuners. They look like a pendulum that's about to cut your body in half, swinging at you. Anyway, has a very simple P-bass style bridge. This hardware on here is just left over from where there was a cover here at one point, and there was obviously a cover here because there's a couple of holes. It's got a thumb rest, very simple electronics. It's just like a jazz bass, volume, tone. All in all, it's it's just interesting, how well this instrument is held up. This is almost, what are we, 50 years old at this point. And I'm really surprised at how solidly built this is. There's just no issues. Truss rod works perfectly. Neck is straight as an arrow. The body is solid. There's no seams that have opened up. There's just nothing wrong. The electronics still work great. The pickups sound great. I'm not sure if these are single coils or humbuckers, but they kind of look like a mini humbucker, but I don't know what they really are. I'll find that out later. But what I really like about this instrument, oh, by the way, it's a medium scale, so it's 32-inch scale, and it makes it easy to play. But the main thing is this is a fairly small body, so not having a lot of neck hanging out there is great for keeping the bass balanced. It's got a bound fingerboard with some black dots. But what I really love about the bass is that it sounds just like Carol Kaye's bass from the 70s. I mean, this thing, it really does have that old 70s tone. I don't know if you remember the theme song to the Bill Cosby Show, but it was called Hickey Burr, and Carol played on that, and this thing just sounds exactly like that. I mean, that's got that tone. And that's a usable tone. I mean, you can record with that. I can tell the bass will record well. Right now, I'm just going through two 4-inch speakers and a little Phil Jones mini amp. And, if it sounds good that way, I did plug it into my big amp. And it's got some real punch to it. And I know it'll record well. I'm looking forward to giving it a shot. But, for anything where you're trying to sound like that, that old style P-bass tone. I mean, that was just with the bridge pickup on. Now, if I just turn the bass pickup on, the neck one, that's got a nice P-bass sound. And that's, basically with flat wounds on it, so you're getting, a mellowed out tone. But I love the sound of the bridge pickup. Really gets great harmonics. Just picks them up everywhere. But it's got that, 70s television sound. I'll call it that. You know, I think this is a usable instrument, and they're relatively affordable. Most of them are well under $1,000. And for an instrument to be 50 years old and still completely functional, playable, solid as a rock, that says a lot about Yamaha's quality from the early 70s there. I mean, even the frets are in excellent condition. Granted, it's had these flat wounds probably on it its whole life, but you know, they're just a well, you know, done instrument that I think you really are not taking too much of a chance on if you buy one. I know the bones are good there, so. Anyway, Yamaha SB-50. They did make a lesser model that I think had a single pickup in it, and then they also made another model that had some binding and different finish on it. But for me, this is, I think, the best out of the group. It's just the most attractive for me. You know, a little simpler, but still nice. You know, good looking instrument. Very much that odd late 60s, early 70s mod look, you know. But yeah, I don't really think you can lose with one of these. They're pretty darn solid. Nicely made. Good job, Yamaha.